Africa is a continent brimming with natural resources. From the gold mines of South Africa to the oil fields of Nigeria, lithium in Zimbabwe, the continent holds a significant portion of the world's known reserves. Diamonds sparkle in Botswana and Namibia, while the Democratic Republic of Congo possesses vast reserves of cobalt, crucial for modern technologies. These resources have the potential to uplift millions from poverty and transform Africa's economic landscape. However, this abundance of natural wealth exists in stark contrast to the reality for many Africans. Despite possessing these resources, many countries on the continent grapple with poverty, underdevelopment, and economic instability. This discrepancy between resource wealth and economic well-being raises critical questions about resource management, governance, and the distribution of benefits. Understanding this paradox requires delving into the complexities of resource governance in Africa. Factors like corruption, weak institutions, and external pressures converge to create a challenging environment for translating resource wealth into tangible benefits for African citizens. It is crucial to remember that the presence of resources alone does not guarantee prosperity. It is the effective and equitable management of these resources that holds the key to unlocking Africa's true economic potential and ensuring a brighter future for its people. The abundance of natural resources in Africa presents a stark contrast to the widespread poverty that persists across the continent. This paradox, often termed the resource curse, highlights the complex challenges of translating resource wealth into broad-based economic development. One key factor contributing to this issue is the mismanagement of resource revenues. Corruption, lack of transparency, and weak governance structures often lead to the misallocation or outright theft of funds that should be invested in education, healthcare, and infrastructure. Furthermore, over-reliance on a single resource can create economic vulnerabilities. Price fluctuations in global commodity markets can severely impact national economies, hindering sustainable growth and development. This dependence on raw material exports also limits industrialization and job creation, trapping many African countries in a cycle of poverty. Addressing this paradox requires a multifaceted approach. Strengthening institutions, promoting good governance, and ensuring transparency in resource management are crucial steps towards breaking the resource curse and unlocking the true potential of Africa's natural wealth. The mismanagement of Africa's resource wealth is deeply intertwined with the challenges of governance. Weak institutions, ineffective policies, and a lack of political will create significant obstacles to translating resource revenues into tangible benefits for citizens. One critical issue is the lack of transparency and accountability in resource extraction contracts. Agreements between governments and multinational corporations are often shrouded in secrecy, leaving the public in the dark about the terms of these deals and the potential environmental and social impacts. Moreover, weak regulatory frameworks and limited capacity for oversight allow for the exploitation of resources with little regard for environmental sustainability or the well-being of local communities. This lack of accountability fosters corruption, erodes public trust, and perpetuates a cycle of poverty and inequality. Addressing this governance gap requires a comprehensive approach. Strengthening democratic institutions, promoting transparency and accountability, and empowering civil society to hold leaders accountable are essential steps towards ensuring that resource wealth benefits all citizens. The allure of Africa's vast natural resources has attracted the attention of foreign powers seeking to secure access to these valuable commodities. While international partnerships can foster economic development, the current dynamics often result in the exploitation of Africa's resources at the expense of its people. China, in particular, has emerged as a major player in Africa's resource sector. While Chinese investments have brought infrastructure development to some areas, they have also raised concerns about debt sustainability, transparency, and the long-term impact on African economies. The extraction of resources without adequate environmental safeguards also poses a significant threat. Deforestation, pollution, and habitat destruction jeopardize the livelihoods of local communities and contribute to climate change. This exploitation of resources perpetuates a cycle of dependency, hindering Africa's ability to achieve sustainable and equitable development. To break free from this resource curse, African nations must prioritize sustainable resource management practices. negotiate fair and transparent agreements with foreign investors, and invest in diversifying their economies beyond extractive industries. Join us again on CMSTV Africa, where every story matters. Thanks for watching.